Speaking of that tour, special guest joins me right now, Tim Clepper. Tim Clepper is the CEO of Colleague Companies, which means that he is very, very involved in the Colleague Championship. If you don't know about the Colleague Championship, that is the event that will be at Firestone, a major championship this summer in July. I was a little afraid to bring him on live radio this morning because my man's got some energy for sure. How you feeling there, Timbo?
Jimmy. Good going on, bud. Good to see you. Good to hear you.
Yeah, man.
Morning.
Thanks. I appreciate it. How's your weekend so far? All good?
Well, I'll tell you what, listening to the radio before I got on, I learned that, number one, I got to get on my garden. And number two, I love my dentist.
Those are important things.
I do. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
All right, first,
it's great to be on this morning. I appreciate having me on.
Before we start talking about the College Championship, are you a horse guy? Or do you like? Will you watch the Derby?
Yeah, if you're a horse guy, today's your day, right?
Oh man, for sure. If you've been to the Derby, for sure. You've been to everything, right?
I'll tell you what, that's on the bucket list. But
wow,
partner Matt Colleague, who is in charge of all things golf here in our tournament. And also, you might recognize him on the NASCAR track.
Yep.
Has us going around to track here and just have not gotten a chance to get to the Derby because we raced on the same day.
Oh, that's why. There you go. That's a problem. That is a problem.
It's a bucket for sure, though.
For sure.
We're going to get it done.
Dude, you look good in that nice hat. You look good in a Derby hat for sure. Those things are made for you.
We're going to figure it out.
All right, let's talk Colleague Championship right now. You guys got involved. Colleague Companies got involved with this event. Before I even allow him go into it, I'll tell you, I mean, these guys got involved for the right reason. You know, there's people that are out there that do things just to make money. There's people out there that do things just to, show themselves out there in the community. Matt and Tim and the group got involved because they want to help the community. That's why. Listen, I sit on their board. I help them. That's the reason that you guys got involved. I won't even let you say anything different because I've been listening to it for months now. They want to help the community. They want to raise money for charity, and they want to do it through this platform, which is PGA Tour Champions and one of the greatest golf events at one of the greatest golf venues in the country. Now I'll let you go from there. How's that?
Jimmy, I couldn't be more excited. What a great tee-up. No pun intended there, bud. But listen, here's the story. Matt graduated from the University of Akron. He was a quarterback in the 90s, the late 90s, and decided to not only start his business, but start here in town, right? Stay in Akron and not leave, which is something that we struggle with here as we're, trying to find people to come to town and stay here and stick around and that has staying power. And, that's certainly something that not only Matt but myself has done. I mean, I grew up here. I went to Hudson High School, graduated Hudson High School, went all the way to the rival Kent State University and stuck around. And, as we put our band together here about a decade ago, we have always just loved our community and all the great people that are here, but specifically the foundations that are here, really helping people in need. And even if you drill down on that even a little bit further, helping kids and families, right? And we're really, really into that here in the culture of our business. So I'll never forget this. This was like, I don't know, a year ago or maybe even more. Well, geez, it had to have been more now. Matt walks in my office and he's like, Tim, look at this awesome opportunity for us to help raise money here in Northeastern Ohio. And it was what he was bringing to me was the presenting sponsorship opportunity that Don Padgett and Bill Considine, then the chairman and CEO of Akron Children's Hospital, brought to him, really to be a platform for giving and for what we're doing. And Bridgestone prior had this event, and in the last couple of years, they were able to give back $950,000 to Northeastern Ohio charities. And we're really stepping up. And our goal is to double that money this year and give $2 million back to Northeastern Ohio charities. And we have a game plan to do that. What's important for everybody that's listening to know is, we make no money from this. This is literally a charitable tournament. So after all the purse and all the expenses and everything is done, and all the tickets are accounted for and all the great sponsors that we have coming into this event are accounted for, whatever's left over goes back to our Northeastern Ohio charities, and we couldn't be more excited about that and to use that specifically for what you said as a platform here.
Yeah, Tim, I'll tell you, and again, since I've been involved, the first day I talked to you guys, you, Matt, about being involved in this, that's all that's focused on, right, is how are we going to raise more money for the community, right? Because this event could have gone away. Let's be honest with you. Bridgestone wasn't interested in being the presenting sponsor anymore. Somebody had to step up to take this, or this event could go away at one of the greatest golf venues in the world. One of the greatest golf towns in the world. I mean, this is somewhere where Tiger has won multiple times. We've seen so many great events at this, and now it's a major championship on the PGA Tour Champions schedule. And it's such a good event to be involved in. But again, if it goes away, there's so much money that goes away, not just for the businesses that are in the area that are going to benefit from people being around and having dinner and going and spending money, but the charities too. But I will tell you one thing that first thing that Tim said to me when he said, let's get involved. The first thing he said to me is, this event's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot. If you're going to buy a ticket to this event, you're going to have a lot of fun. Part of it will be golf, part of it won't be, but you're going to leave going, that was a lot of fun, right?
I'll tell you, if you don't mind, I'm going to step in and tell you, if you've been around Matt, and if you've been around me and our team, we bring the noise, right? We bring the energy. And if you're at University of Akron and you see what we're doing there and some of the stuff that we're doing with the Cleveland Guardians and some of our sports teams here locally, we couldn't be more excited about, that part of what we do in our business. Giving is huge. And if you get people excited, they get to learn about how to do it. And what we find here about our people here in Northeastern Ohio is they want to do it. Everybody wants to get involved. So we're through this, we're showing them how to do that. And it's becoming super successful. I can promise you, and you can take this to the bank, over the last 70 years that there has been a professional golf tournament at Firestone Country Club during what arguably could be the best week in the best month that we have here in Northeastern Ohio. This will be the best tournament, period, that we've seen. Period. We've got so much coming into it. And, when we talked about this, if you're in your car or if you're exercising or however you're listening to this broadcast, I mean, how many people are tired of things that are going on in Northeastern Ohio leaving, going to other communities? And we're tired of it. So whatever we can do to keep it here in Northeastern Ohio, and specifically Akron and Cleveland and Canton, Youngstown, this whole area, we're doing it, man, period.
Well, and if there's ever any more true statement, bring the noise is exactly what you guys do, for sure. There's no doubt about it. So, hey, Tim, talk to me a little bit about how people can, number one, if they're interested in sponsorship, maybe playing in the Pro-Am or just flat out buying tickets, right? Buying tickets to come to the event and get ahead of the game right now. Talk to me about where they go to find all that information.
Well, I'll tell you what, they better get on it. So a couple things. One, Pro-Am sold out.
Winner.
So that's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have an amazing draft party on Tuesday night. Jimmy, I believe you're the MC for that.
I am. Yep.
I think that's the 11th, if I'm right. I'm not 100% sure. July.
Yep.
But listen, if you go to we made it really easy. And if you're listening to this, I can tell you that, we're building this out. But if you go to and we can actually put this up for everybody, www.colleaguegolf.com. You can see what the packages are. We have a couple remaining.
Yep.
I think that they're really great. And then one thing that's really cool is we're bringing Steph Curry to town this year.
Oh, yeah.
That might cause some ruffles, depending on if you're a fan of one of the greatest athletes ever to grace the planet Earth. But I will tell you that we're bringing him in town the Saturday before, so he'll be in town on the 8th with his Underrated tour, and we have a dinner and a couple of things happening. There's still opportunities to get involved with that. I believe just a handful, and that's also on our website, collegegolf.com.
Great. collegegolf.com. Check it out. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fabulous week. I'll be with the guys all week. We'll be around. We'll make sure you're having a good time. Watch some tremendous golfers from some of the best players in the world on PGA Tour champions. Tim, we're going to stay in touch all the way up until July and the event comes so we could just continue to let people know what's going on and how this event's just going to be off the charts.
Yeah, Jimmy, I just want to go and let you know that, we brought the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame into this program this year. We've got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stage. We've got about 8 bands lined up all week. It's going to be really a rocking time, and we're still building that out. We also have just some great sponsors with Bridgestone, and we've got Celsius Energy. If you're an energy drink guy, we couldn't be more excited to team in this year. We've got some really fun stuff that you'll be a part of there. Also with DraftKings and our friends at LA Golf and Circle. These are big brands that are coming to Akron, and we couldn't be more excited about being the conduit to get that done.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be such a great week for sure. All right, Clep, thanks for all the info again. I know things keep adding, so we'll continue to be on and talk to the people about different things that are going to happen that week, and soon it'll get here sooner than we're ready for it, I'm sure. All right.
All right, my man. Appreciate it. collegegolf.com. Go play. Let's go.
You got it. Thanks, Clep. Appreciate it. All right, folks, when we come back, Alex Sheasel joins us from TrackMan. That event, by the way, Firestone, it's going to be so good. These guys, everything they do is phenomenal at Colleg, right? Everything they do. And so this event, now that they're involved, is going to be off the chalks. All right, we come back right here on 850 ESPN Cleveland. More Fairways to the Airwaves.